What are your guys' opinion? Are you like pro-choice or pro-life? Pro-choice. Pro-choice being pro-abortion.
I'm not pro-abortion, but pro having the choice to do abortion.
Yeah.
And get abortion.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, what I mean is like having that option. You, Brett?
I'd say pro-choice.
Been in the sex trade. I've been to shelters in Thailand and been with women who have been raped, and I looked after their kids for a while. Like, I know that, like, the absolute devastation, and I held a 12-year-old girl's baby girl, which was like ridiculous. So it's just like I know the absolute destitution, like the horrific things about like if they could have abortions, and even people in like modern day society, like if they just can't do it. Like I totally understand that. But I know lots of people who have been in situations where their mom got pregnant and the mom was gonna get an abortion, but like she didn't. She kept the baby, and then like they ended up being like crazy, like awesome, like a really like great, awesome like musician was like supposed to be aborted, but he didn't, and he's like really successful. Steve Jobs, yes, I'm gonna throw the Steve Jobs card. He was supposed to be aborted, but he didn't, and he was raised in another family. So it's just there's so many different options that you can do, and again, like sometimes it's just like wear a condom, guys, like. Like, it was kind of your choice, like, kind of screw you, because, like, you didn't really think that smart. So, yes. Yeah, so, it's just, life shouldn't be, I don't think, destroyed. Yes, like, there's a lot of problems right now with, the population, like, skyrocketing, especially in India. Like, I'm totally, like, for birth control and stuff, but, like, I don't think afterwards, I think like there should be more programs to like help women like in developing countries to like help sustain like who they are, or to get help if they have been sexually abused or stuff like that. But like life is not an accident, so.
Yeah, that's perfect. Do you think if somebody is pro-choice, they're pro-death? Like if they believe that abortion should be a choice or an option, do you think they're pro-death? Like,
no, I don't. I have nothing against those people. It's just it's just another way you look at it. Like people can totally switch this around, and I can totally be like, oh yes, I've seen so many people like struggle and go through all that hardship, and like their life is over, yada yada yada. And I totally understand that side, but I do not think that it's like pro-death. I just think they're just trying to really try to kind of even things out and kind of sustain like one person individually, kind of thing.
Do you think if tomorrow, if they were to make abortion illegal, do you think that would violate your Charter of Rights?
Ooh, that's hard. Dang it! I hate these hard questions. I do. Yes and no. Because like it would be kind of like dissing like the rights, because well, first of all, like if it wasn't your fault, then like you have no choice in the matter, and like you're kind of screwed that way. But if you don't, but like at the same time, it's like it's your responsibility at the same time, kind of thing. Like it's not always, but oh man, it's hard. That's a tough one. I don't think it would be though, because man, I'm saying so long.
It doesn't matter. No, yeah.
You
keep
edit
going.
that. I hope you edit it out.
I have iMovie. I'm good.
Yay! Okay. So yeah. So like. I think it would help, like especially like I'm just gonna kind of put something before I give my actual answer, but like again, if we had more things like women's shelters, or if we had better healthcare, that's kind of just general. But just more support for people like that, like people who like they didn't as an accident, like it wasn't. They didn't have a choice, like women were abused, and like I think like we should have more shelters for things like that, and like more psychologists, and it's for a lot of people it's mental, and a lot of mental scars too. But for those people who like just weren't very smart, just were kind of lazy, it's their fault. There are always consequences in life, and sometimes like you just have to face them head on, and it's your total
Guys,
choice.
so do you think abortion should be legal or illegal?
Abortion should be legal, because you need to have the choice.
Do you think if they were to make it illegal tomorrow, would that violate your charter rights?
Yeah, straight up, yes.
Yeah, so that you're saying it'd basically violate your choice of freedom. Your freedom of choice, I mean.
Just because something's legal doesn't mean you have to do it. So that's opening up the choice.
It's still the choice. It's still the mother's choice. The little fetus, it's not going to think for itself. It's not going to be like, don't kill me, because it doesn't know. It can't know. Like, it's not going to, there's no harm in getting rid of that guy or girl.
Right, like, exactly, right? Like, that'd be another good point.
Imagine you get raped. Okay. You say, okay, I'm pro-life, I'm going to have the baby, because it's wrong not to have a baby, because babies have the potential to go and do great things. Okay, but now that baby is going to have all of those terrible effects. You're going to look at that baby every day and say, part of the person that raped me is in that baby. You think you're going to be able to love the baby as much? And if you can, great. That's cool. Most people, it doesn't work. Not saying I've ever done it before. Never been raped and had a kid, but
Yeah.
it would suck.
Perfect. Do you think if somebody's pro-choice, they're pro-death?
That's fucking stupid. No.
That's ridiculously stupid. That's really stupid.
Who doesn't like babies?
Yeah, but yeah, no, like, exactly. Like, the other day when we were out there talking to the counter-protesters, I asked the girl, I was like, if you're pro-choice, are you pro-death? And she said, yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's ridiculous. I'm pro-choice, but I think that when I'm older and I'm able to support, and it's my choice to have the baby, not like, oh, I slipped up or something. I'm going to have a baby probably, and I'm probably going to have the right circumstances to nurture that baby in the way that it should be.
Yeah. Brett?
You know, that's dumb. You're not pro-death.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can be pro-choice because I think everyone has the right to choose. I mean,
everyone does.
There shouldn't be a set rule. You cannot go back once this happens. There's a period of time where it would hurt nobody to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are effects where the mother might feel really bad after it, but, I mean, that's a risk that...
There we go. What are your guys' opinion on a global scale? Like, I'll let Gordon ask this question because...
What are you guys' opinions on forced abortions? Let's say there's a law in China, and there is a law in China that you can only have one child because their population right now is 1.3 billion people, and currently the population in the whole world is continuously growing. It's up to 7 billion people now. What is your opinion on forced abortions just to only have one child for the rest of your life, and if you have another, you have to get it aborted?
Well, I think China, in all honesty. Well, okay, you told me that China has a law about that. Well, I actually looked that up, and they do have a law for that, but you're actually allowed to have two
You have to
children.
pay a lot of money for that, though.
Yeah, and you lose so many benefits from just living in China.
Yeah.
But, you know, if that's your choice in the long run.
That's true. It's not a lie.
Skylar? Just probably wait for them to pass.
Yeah, what do you think on the whole forced abortion? Like, do you think it's ethical that they're allowed to do that? That they're allowed to say you can only have one child?
I don't know. I don't think it's ethical that you're forcing people to kill them. Like, I don't think that abortion is the first thing that you should go to. It's it's good to have the option there.